now,
thank you,
to
Farah.
continue, we did.
So basically, the main objective of this supplementary task is to try to recreate the state of the art of the Lebanese media outlets, especially within the context of the new generation of media practitioners, because we've noticed that among the 100, mostly 96 answers that we got from these journalists, duty editors, etc., and some of them are in charge of their newsrooms. The age range is below, let's say 75% below 40 years old. So we are witnessing during these last years a new shift for the generation who's working in the media companies. The survey showed also that mostly 50%, 56% of these journalists are working in traditional media, and for traditional media, TV, radio, and newspaper, while 46%, 43% are working in what's so-called a new mode of media production. And also the survey showed that for the question about the field of study, maybe it's a good indicator to see that, to witness that 75% of the media practitioners are from a communication background. Usually, this percentage, I think it is the highest during the history of the media professions in Lebanon. We know that natural sciences, maybe biology, etc., and other, you know, that media is a cross-disciplinary, and we have a lot of interdisciplinarity, and we have a lot of media practitioners who come from different backgrounds. So recently what we can witness that more than 75% are from a communication studies background, fine arts, journalism, radio and TV, etc. For the question about the position of the own organization in the digital world, we asked these journalists to qualify or to assess the status of their company, of their organization, in order to see how they perceive themselves within these companies. So 51% of the answers, they said that we are ahead. We are doing well. We are good in our companies. We are getting more digital. We are up to date. This is what they considered. So the 28%, they considered that they have recently started to plan to get more within the convergence and to get more digital. And we have some plans. So it means that the company is still in sort of inaction towards the digital challenges. For another question, we asked them about the training. So on purpose, we tried to ask the first question, a question about how they consider themselves within these challenges and these major changes, and their assessment about the importance of the digital tools. We can see that they consider themselves as well-trained, and the sum is sort of 54 to 64%. They consider themselves well-trained or basically trained to be ready for work with these digital tools, while only 27% they have never received a training within their companies. So the personal effort, the sense of personal responsiveness towards these challenges, we found that mostly 50% of these journalists are considering to work on themselves to use the online tools in order to be more up to date. And the most important question was, in fact, for us, the main important question for us is the acquisition of the digital culture. In fact, all the survey was around to qualify and to quantify the importance of the digital culture within the company, to see if these journalists are considering that the model of the mindset, the main mindset of the digital approach is acquired or not. This is what we are seeking to see. We can see that very clearly that digital tools come first for these journalists, and the training second, then the digital culture. And the least is the policies. For us, this indicator is alarming indicator. In fact, we think that even for those who are well trained for digital platforms, we need to inverse the status. We need to create a digital culture as a priority. We have to reconsider the digital policies because it has a huge impact on the current and the future projects. Then we can consider the training and the digital tools.